getting a retrograde. So I had, let me see, where did I put that? Where did I put it? Oh, here we go. I have some values that do work, which I can plug in if I need to. But it has radial, and I don't think I need to do radial. I needed to move the time back and forth rather. So let's just give it about how much it needs, about 850. Really? Are we that off? Well, that's not so bad, but look at it from this angle. We're going way too far. Really? 850 is too far. How is that too far? Oh, here we go. It's because there's a gravity slingshot in there. Okay, come here, little node. Alright, so what we need to do though is come at it retrograde. Should be getting an encounter around here. There we go. Oh. So really what we're going to need at this point is to focus on this and take a look at this. I don't see its trajectory at all. Oh, thank you very much. Okay. There we go. Now we have a trajectory. So we need to sweep it across. Well, it's a little, okay. It's a little high. Nope. Goodness. This is going to be fun to tweak. Which way is that moving? Nowhere now? Okay. Fine, be that way. We add a little bit of prograde. That should bring it, sweep it across. You know what? You guys probably don't want to watch me do this for ages. Let's actually just code in, okay. We'll put in the exact time and everything. Because it was from the beginning of one of these, hopefully, might not work. 2512 UT? 20. Oh boy, yeah, we're well past it. Okay, well that won't work exactly, but I can put in the same values here and then move it around. So I had 903, had nope, tab to the next field won't work here. No, go away. 0. Radial though. Now radial isn't going to be like one radial is one delta V here. A 326. Oh no, 843.1. 843.1. The overall delta V was about that. Okay. So this, theoretically, if I can get it the right place, should give me a retrograde-like orbit, right? Let's see here. Okay, we'll focus view. This is the wrong direction, so let's make it small, and we'll move it time-wise. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Wait, what? I hate it when it does that. Come on, sweep, sweep. There it goes. There we go. So basically I'm moving it forward in time, so I'm leaving a bit later to make it pan out. Now let's see. What's our apoapsis? Or peria. Okay. Well, that's quite interesting, isn't it? Really? Like that? Well, you know what? It comes back. It's a free return trajectory, darn it. It is, but the only problem we have here is we need a little bit of a correction. Just a small bit of correction on radial, on normal, sorry. So let's look at it here. See if we can do it. Is that going down, or we give it bigger increments here? Let's see what the effect is here. Okay, see, that's a little more planar. Are we still? Except we, what? Okay. Thing is, now we don't need to be exact. There were 2 correction burns along the way, and then of course there's a correction burn on the way out. Wow. So we'll correct it so it doesn't end up quite that bad. But yes, this is still a free return trajectory. Wow, okay, we're actually passing incredibly close to the moon. They did not pass that close. Let's give it a little bit more here. Maybe not that far. See, the difference here is so little though. Click, 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 click like mad. Click like mad. I'm time warping. Oh, jeez. Thanks. Not a big deal, but I did just pass that node. Dang it! Okay, that sucked. Let's not do that this time. Let's do it again. Sorry about that. So, yeah. 843.1. And here we have 326. And we'll move it forward or back here. There, sweep it past. There we go. And it's even a free return trajectory now. Our inclination is off by about 0.6 of a degree, and that's part of the reason it's a little off. But, you know, who says they were perfectly equatorial for this anyway? It's, I don't know. This'll be fine. This'll be fine. We'll do a little bit of a correction as well. Be nice if I knew where the ascending and descending node was, but let's just get it. Okay, so what's our PE? 176? That's actually okay, because they didn't capture right away, like they didn't swing in a low orbit then bring their apoapsis down, so they were circularized. They flung fairly far out, brought what would have been their apoapsis down, so it became their periapsis, and that was low, and then there they circularized that. So we'll do something similar. We'll come in too far, and we'll do a correction. Hopefully it'll actually still be a free return at some point here. Let's do it. 18 minutes 52. Time warp. Yeah, I know. I've done that one before. I've seen probably every streamer I've had, you know, do that. I've seen the whole, why isn't it working? You know, let's take a look at this though. Isn't it beautiful? Look at that. Here's the probe and drogue docking device. Here's the LEM capsule, which looks quite nice without that thingy on the top. The third stage, circularization and translunar injection phase. Alright, first things first. Nope, did I? Oh, I'm still time warping again though. Let's aim properly. We'll just aim at the target marker because it's not going to warp around like, say, prograde, which is what we want to do, is burn prograde, technically speaking. But prograde will be where this is at the, when I hit where the midpoint of the burn, so yeah. So settle down, settle down. Okay. Right. Now we do our translunar injection burn. Where's... Now this is what I like to use to do the, when I'm actually doing the burn. But here, we choose moon, do this, and you'll see the closest approach line, which means something when you're not in a circular orbit, and but this will show from your actual current trajectory. Sometimes you'll see a closest approach you were missing in various cases, like especially around Joule and so on. That can show them to you as you're firing, going, whoa, I actually don't need to keep firing because I have a rendezvous with it right here. So click this to get the time. I don't need that. The delta V in seconds. So it's a 48-second burn according to this, 46.3 according to this. Alright, So, you know, call it 43, or 46, I mean, divided by 2, 23. So about 23 seconds is when we burn. I'm gonna start doing this. Oh, and I should quick save because, yeah, because. Hey Joe, how's it going? Glad to see you, man. Awesome. Really appreciate the people dropping by. I know it's like one of those busy nights and all these people are streaming, and but you know, as long as I'm not completely talking to myself, I'm good with it. It's fine. I mean, I've not been streaming long enough, so to really get people to watch me, and I need to find perhaps some good time slots and so on. But F5 for safety. And we'll warp. There's a certain certain thing I like about having a quick save at a safe location. You just get this you know, calm, like I'm good no matter what happens kind of thing, you know. All right. And here we go. I really got to get that delete on note on close going, but pardon. 23 seconds or so we'll start our burn. And this time I will put it on chase so I can burn properly. I am used to burning it like this, but so basically, and I won't explain it to it thinks, okay, it thinks I should start burning right about here. In fact, I'll burn soon. And the beauty about this is you don't really have to worry too much about how you do your burn. Here, we'll just start here. Alright. Just tracking this thing, and that's a beautiful, beautiful background to be burning towards. But here we go. Alright, now see, this goes lower. This will get lower. And this is what I'm really looking at when I want to know if I'm going to change my burn usually. But usually I just want something pro-grade. Here I'm trying to do something kind of specific, right? So I'm looking at this, but I'm also trying to just burn the darn node accurately, so which I usually don't care about. Honestly, you don't need nodes for this stuff. That's what Protractor was for. Not so you didn't need nodes, but because people didn't have nodes. They literally held a protractor up to the screen back in those days. Okay, track it. Okay, here, you just need to be a little careful with the tail end of this. Okay, so as you can see, we're 154 kilometers. Now, a bit further, so we've actually passed. Yeah, so this should actually be, yeah, it's kind of inclined there, but you can see it comes right back to Kerbin. This, you could, if you were, you know, if you watched this, it swept past, getting smaller than so on. So sure, there's like 2.4 left. Actually, might have overburned by 2.4, but no, I didn't. But that's fine. I'm gonna take that. PE 163. All right. To the moon. Oh, well, you know, I hate to see someone have insomnia because I know that torture well, Joe, but I am, however, very glad to see you here. Alright, so we're on our burn. We can tweak it at about a third of the way through. They actually did a correction burn. So, and we don't need protractor anymore. So we're going to take that really high apoapsis. Usually, you know, I try and tweak it, but they had a very high one, actually. I have it written down here somewhere. Translunar injection. 1 or 2 orbits. Okay, transport, blah, blah, blah. They passed 110 kilometers. How high is mine? I might be overdoing it, but... Oh, I see. They fire retro for a 110 by 310 kilometer orbit, then circularized to 110. But we have something else interesting to do. Oh, hold on, guys. I will just look at this one little link here, because, you know, I'm a shimmy fan too. Okay. I'm being slow, so... What the... Interesting. So yeah. Alright. Now, they waited a little while, but what we've got now is the transposition, the separation and the transposition and docking. So yeah, we get to dock with and pull the LEM. I love doing this. One thing I do want to do though, right before I try and dock, here we go. Yeah. Really, can I not, like, configure this thing? I just want to configure it. Okay, fine, be that way. So we're pointing mostly prograde. I'll just kind of aim that way. Stay there. Okay, now I'll just aim it along something just so it's squared. Okay, so now, and I'm definitely going to quick save it again. We're rapidly leaving after a little while. Oh, yeah, well, yeah, definitely didn't look too straight. What the heck I have no idea what happened. I'm gonna have to go watch his VOD. Alright, so, you know, the docking that we have these days is a little different, but in those days they had the probe and drogue. Yeah, I know, it's like, it shouldn't have been, I suppose, but it was one of those, like, when you see it kind of Reddit photos. So probe and drogue, as I recall, I remember Shimmy demonstrating this. I'm going to not use hand gestures to explain to you how to dock with probe and drogue. But yes, of course, probe is just kind of, you know, this thing that, well, yeah, see, I probably shouldn't explain it at all. It's just gonna sound wrong. Okay, let's get rid of the clock. I gotta organize my icons here. Trying to deorbit it. Oh boy, that's gonna be quite a fiery crash anyway. Alright, so, as you can see, we're losing velocity here as we arc. So, let's do it. Let's do it. I'm gonna do it, I swear. So that's the end of this stage, really. We've done our translunar injection. Actually, did they do? No. They did the command and service module did that, the correction burns. Okay. Hey, Solaris 984. Awesome. Glad to see ya. Okay, well. Chase mode. Why? Oh, because I'm pointing the other way. Right. We'll just do this. Doesn't really matter if we're on prograde. I'm just being, you know, anal here, but it's just, I also don't want to waste all our monoprop. We won't need tons, but we'll need some for docking here, right? Okay, so fairing separation. Bam! Check that out, huh? How awesome is that? Alright, so, and we are decoupled as well. Look at that. Look at that. Nice, eh? I love fairing separations. You don't need fairings without Ferrum Aerospace, but I do have Ferrum Aerospace. But, you know, nobody needs it. But you want it, because it's cool. Which is, that's enough. Yeah. Alright, so what happened here, they just wanted to get away from it, so they weren't going to bump it. You'll rotate around your center of mass. Now, we might as well do this now. Control from here. And since it's off the set as target, now this thing's gonna be huge. Now, how the heck do I... Where's the settings for this thing? There was settings. Can I not? I can't, like, resize it or... What's going on with this thing? Yeah, it is a real lunar lander. Totally. Oh yeah, well, actually, there's a mission command. Here we go, this is what I'm doing. Which, you'll hear me say 20 seconds or so after, but yeah, it's the real, well, real fake one, but yes. So then the next thing they did, right? I mean, so we'll just do this. The next thing they did, they just turned around. Duh. And we do the same. We should hopefully here not have messed things up too much. Okay, we're going up a little bit, so here's the problem. Okay, there we go. Just get it back in the right place. And then out here, whoop, whoop. Fine controls would be nice right here. If I type to you in uppercase though, that's why. There we go. So the idea is to kind of see how I can kind of move the prograde marker here with Nav, in case you guys are new with NavHUD. Put it on the other side of the purple marker there that represents, you know, the orientation of the target. The further you are, of course, the faster it'll move, but that'll, you know, get it. Do I have it backwards? I might have that backwards. Yeah, I do. Okay, yeah. So basically, it's like pulling the cross, or pulling the purple into the cross. Anyway. No, I know. I'm like already lined up, right? I'm moving back fairly fast, though. Let's not do that, shall we? We need to move towards it. Probably not quite that fast, but fast. So here we go. You're kind of pulling the cross into the purple marker. I was explaining it right. Maybe muddled, but right. Basically, it's on the other side, see? So once it meets the middle, here, you just kind of drop it in. Now with quite a lot of precision, I just know I'm heading in the right direction here. It's a little up. Nope, it's a little off to that side. And you just keep twiddling it there. Now, the docking alignment indicator I love as well, though. I use both. Why not, right? They're both excellent pieces of software that I've grown used to using. But basically, that gives me the distance. Let's get a little bit of a scenic view of it. There we go. Essentially it. So now we're practically exactly there. If I can get the prograde marker just right in the middle here, very close, then I could probably go have a sandwich and still have it finish docking for me. Just trying to get it just right here. Thank goodness for fine controls anyway, I'll tell you that much. You can see it a little bit in navy fishes. Need a little bit that way, and it's coming down a bit, so there we go. Okay, 19 meters. Approaching it about a fifth of a meter per second. Both the distance and the distance, I guess centroid distance, I'm not sure, okay, here we go, are almost the same, so that's a very good sign. We're coming in. Whoop, don't want to throw me off here. Little up. And of course these kind of dockings happen very slowly usually. I'm going to slow down to about 15. And this definitely is wandered. So we're not perfectly balanced here. I didn't build the ship. Blame NASA. No, I have no idea how balanced it was, or they probably have avionics to compensate. Usually try and come in at about, you know, about 0.1. We're slightly out of orientation actually, or we're slightly aimed off where we want to be. There we go. And so this would need to be, there we go. And 3, okay, let's drop to about, fine, that'll be enough. Need to make sure we ride it at the end here, but we're not doing too badly. We're a little off though, here. And not very off. Like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. We don't want that kind of response here. Okay. Here, I gotta move it, push it into the middle here. There we go. Whoa, 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 whoa. This is tricky though, to get it like really precise. Probe and drogue, I think, requires a fair amount of precision here though. We're gonna dock any like second here. Pretty sure I'm not messing it up to that degree. Oh, here we go. Wait, what? Did we dock or not? That looks pretty darn maximally docked to me. Oh, okay, let's see if we can... We are not docked. How are we not docked here? Seriously? I did this before. It did work. Do I have to extend the probe or something? Or no, didn't. I was probably just slightly off. Let's get back lined up here. There we go. As I get intent and lean in here. We're lined up pretty well in one direction, but let's start moving back towards it very slowly. Who knows, I might have just had SAS on or something. Okay. DPAI, I'm basically using at this point. You really can't get much more centered than this, to be honest. Well, I mean, not by much. Just trying to ride the differences here. There we go, more this way. This is where it's easy to overcompensate with DPAI, right? You don't want to. It doesn't have the precision, really, of what? Am I gonna dock here, or is this gonna be one of those days? Yeah, exactly. Trying to get this just right, you know. I mean, probe and drogue does need a certain precision, kind of threading a needle, if you will. That should be... Boy, those lines, though. Why is it bouncing me off? Honestly, what is going on? Let me turn SAS off, see if that helps. Why am I drifting through? I swear I did this already. Let's go to the other one and see what happens here. Oh yes, I want it to be in the fairings, thank you. Why is it bouncing off the darn thing? This does not make sense. I know now I'm a little off, but I wasn't just a moment ago. Alright. Whoa, 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 whoa. Wow. See, I already did this. You know, I think the angle is wrong. I think that's what it is. I'm upside down, essentially. That's probably what it is. I didn't think that would matter, but I'm probably wrong about that. Alright, let's fix it a little bit here. That's alright, you know, dockings are not easy. Remember what I was saying? Rendezvous, dockings. These are not easy things. I'm actually starting to sweat here. Wow. Game rarely makes me actually sweat. I've lost my springtime freshness, unfortunately, now. Great. So, okay, here we go. Zero that out a little bit. Nope, a little bit more, a little bit more. Go in. Let's take a look here. Okay, we're a little off on the angle, though. Probably what it is. I probably oriented it correctly last time. Totally. Hey, you know how long it took me to... I mean, even this, you know, is slightly botched. And if you ask me, this is still a beautiful docking by, you know, standard KSP, you know, standards. Standard KSP standards, that's right. But it kind of gets more precise as you get closer here, and then like, whoa, stop going backwards. All right. Yeah, that's not even like getting into how much work the devs have put developing this. If you think you've put a lot of time into this game, how much time do you figure the devs have? A lot. I'll give you that hint. Okay, will this work? Damn it. Doc! 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 All I'm doing right now is bouncing off of it a lot. I don't know how I can fudge this if I end up having to. How do you, like, dock something like this? Alright, thanks for being around, Dipier. I highly appreciate it. Wish I could have finished the docking before you had to leave, but there's the VOD, I guess. Though if you're like me, you rarely have time to watch VODs. Okay. So... Am I, like, gonna be unable to dock this thing or what? So... Okay. Always the VOD. Alright, gotta stop this before it flings around. Alright, come on, go, go. Oh, no, yes, no, yes. Darn it. Seriously? Oh, I'm not pleased with this. And you know, I don't think it's even really me at this point. I mean, honestly, this should have docked. I docked it just fine last time. Okay, well. Thanks, Solaris. I appreciate it. We can do this. We can do this. Alright. Geez, you know, any other normal docking port, this would have docked by now. I'll tell you that much, though. Any normal one, I would have docked, and people would have been like, woo, that's a great docking. But no. No, not today. FASA's docking thing apparently needs a little work. Or it's just me, and this is well within normal tolerances. I don't know. Oh. Okay, let's get up over there, try and orient it. Let's stop moving far away from it, shall we? Just trying to get it. Okay, so we'll get much closer. And I will actually use this. Okay. Oh wow, reenactment hype raid. Hello everybody. Well, you're just coming along just as I have docking difficulties here. Really glad to see the whole lot of you though. Wow, look at that. Gee, a few more people in this channel all of a sudden. Imagine that. So what I'm trying to do here is dock this accursed thing. Whoop. Slow down. Okay, so where's my I got distracted during this rather precise thing. Hold on, okay, see, that's not bad, that's not bad. Now forward, please dock, please dock. Whoop. You're basically pulling the purple target in, so that should. Whoa, 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 wrong direction. Okay. We move forward towards it very freaking slowly. Actually, let's give it a little bit more. There we go. Okay. Now, aim. Change this there. Darn it. Technically, I feel like I've earned this docking a few times already. There we go. Okay, so this isn't too bad. A little off here. Whoa, still coming in. Wow, I can't believe it. Welcome to all the raiders, and thanks to Das Valdez. I presume everybody who is in the channel before this already knows about Das, but you'd like to learn how to do docking, he's a good one for it. And many other things, of course. Okay, get back lined up here because I wandered. What? Now I'm wandering the other way. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Come back, marker. There we go. Not bad. If I can keep it from drifting here. There we go. That's not too bad. We want to push it towards, because this is a retrograde order. Okay, we're going retrograde. Why are we going retrograde? You know, here's another thing, right? One of the mods that DOS likes is our CS build aid. Here's why. This is stock FASA. Yeah, get out the Kerbal and push. And, well, you know, as long as I don't take the pilot out, that would probably be fine, right? Okay, so 11 meters, getting closer, but a little up here, pulling it down. There we go, whoop, whoop. And, okay, a little bit more. .4. We're at really slow speeds. Well, I would have a dorsal battery, but one, it's a recreation and NASA doesn't do dorsal batteries. And two, chase mode! There, so it's fairly efficient. Woo, thanks everybody for the follows. As soon as I do this stupid docking, I will go through the list there a little bit, but right now I am hugely occupied. Holy jeez. This isn't actually helped much by the fact that I'm playing on what I feel is like a postage stamp. I think Monday, Lanyard1 is a streamer here on Twitch who has, well, essentially donated an LCD screen to me, so like Lanyard1 hype, huh? That's really awesome. Really, really awesome. So I'm gonna have a proper LCD screen. So here we come. Should be docking soon. Trying to oppose the motion here. Okay, whoa, 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 oh. It's easy to get carried away here, but where's my darn prograde? Not enough screen for it. Okay, 2.8. There it is. Oh, I'm going too, oh geez, I'm going too slowly, that's why. It keeps slowing me down when I'm maneuvering. I really hate that. See, unbalanced RCS, it's very irritating. It really is, and as is the screen right in my face, but okay, here we go. Here we go. We're better. We're better. And faster, faster. Darn it, will you just dock? Really? Come on. This should be docked. Seriously. And all it does is this. Okay, hold on. Okay, so. Wow. Do you ever notice people always rate at the worst times sometimes? I don't know if they're always appreciated, and well, honestly, I don't know, mistakes and all this kind of thing is always fun, like to some degree, but you know, if KSP suddenly uncharacteristically decides it's going to go kaboom, it's going to do it just as, oh, I don't know, somebody raids you. Am I right? I'm right. Of course I'm right. Okay. Slow down. See, come on, that's like right in there. The heck? Ah, you hit V. There we go, it switches. There we go. To be honest, there's a problem here. This is not normal. Okay. So this is the proper orientation. I'm rotated correctly. Really, eh? You know, I wonder if that's it. Maybe it has a speed. Let's try that. My fingers are off by one on the keyboard. That never helps. Alright, let's, well, first I'll orient it a little bit more right on here. There we go, sort of. And let's just... Oh boy. Just keeps bouncing me. I don't understand this. I did this yesterday. Oh, no. And just kind of line up again. Let's try this. You could be right. Maybe that's what it needs. It needs a little speed. Okay, aim at the right place. Aim at the right place. This is really annoying. This is not the part where I thought I might have trouble, actually. Seriously, I didn't think I would have trouble with this. I did it in a dry run, even. Yeah. That's the trick. Of course, it becomes more and more sensitive as you get close and there's a bit of lag, so usually I've had plenty of precision at these things. Okay, but it keeps wandering off axis. Okay, let's just get that aimed in the correct direction. Okay, and this is the wrong direction for this. I'm basically doing this by instruments, which, you know, to be honest, is the best way to do a docking, really. Although I suppose I don't seem like an expert in this at the moment, do I? Alright, so here, okay, try and kill that. Nope, overdid it. Here. Alright, get closer here, we're moving far too fast away from it, which is not gonna make it easier. Darn it. I did this in no time last time. Really, it was easy. Why you do this? Streamer's curse, if you've ever heard it. Things are going to go wrong for you. They're going to go wrong while you're live. If there's any bug hiding anywhere, that's when it's gonna find you. Yeah, V anyway is that. So, okay. Why does it keep... Darn it. I swear I'm gonna let Megjeb do this in like a minute. That's how bad it is. Did I just say that? Yeah, live and nearly. Yeah, well, that's it, you know. Now, I might add, everything went pretty well up until this little docking problem. Okay. And no. I swear these markers are a little off in DPAI, but it's probably not true. But always never seem to quite, you know, it'll be like what seems perfectly centered to me, and I'll still be wandering. I don't get it. Like I said, it's never really come up where I needed it this precise before. It's a thought. I might just do that, but kind of hate to do that because I figure it's not really just this save that's borked, is it? Maybe it is. Maybe it is. Don't think I needed to stage anything else. I've got the right target selected. Right, lem docking. Wait a sec. Nope, that's all I have. Oh, what the heck? Hello, what? Oh great, now I've managed to deselect it entirely. There you go. No. control from here. That's... Where did you go? Really? Great, now DPAI has decided to go away. Wow! Yes, Gav, you are correct. I really did. Well, let's see here. Okay. First of all, let's get a prograde marker we can use. NavHUD alone it is. We're not too far, though. But yeah, you're right about that, Gav. Haha. Okay, 21.43. Okay, so we're at 0.2. There we go. We're not oriented correctly though. Here, we need to be aimed right at the red cross. Voila. Okay. Who knows, maybe the precision from this will do it. And this time, you know, I impacted fairly slowly last time too, but it's interesting that, you know, they had to actually do it fairly hard for it to dock. Could be that's what it is. It's worth a shot, right? Okay. What are we at? 8.4, 8 point, okay. And well, okay. What the? Did we just dock here? No. Wait. Darn it. I think I might do the old other save thing here because this is getting a little ridiculous. I mean, seriously, I mean, and plus the screen is a little hard to work with here, so this should be bringing me right at it. I don't see why that would make a difference. Alright. Let's try and just do this kind of visually or something. Go forward. This way. Always remember angles in 3D. There. Damn it, that was a little off though. I'll give it that. Up a little bit. Well, that's more off. Because I'm sideways off now. This is the problem. You know, in real life, I'm not going to say this is easier in real life. It is not. But at least you don't have to deal with 2D issues. I wish I had one of these pre-docked, or a save file or something. Aim properly. Go straight at it. Okay, bit more centered than that. Just trying to do it old school here, which is okay. Now Well, come on. How is that not? Yeah, but I did rotate it properly, 4066. I know, I did. It was like right there. I'm sorry, but that was correct. There's no way. And then, of course, the docking port alignment indicator decided to die on me. That's wonderful. That's wonderful. Murphy! You're right. I'm pretty sure it's bugged. So, really not much to do than F9 this thing. So let's do that. Actually, I almost feel like restarting, but... yeah, see, it should go right in this little hole. And it did. Multiple times. So let's... I almost feel like restarting as well. You know, you're right. I am going to try MechJeb, see what it makes of it, because, to be honest, I've earned the... Do I even have... I've got tons of monoprop. Alright. I'm just going to do one little thing before I dare let MechJeb try this. And that's, like, get it slightly further away here. Just aim it in the direction. Move backwards. I will give it a try. Alright. Now, I haven't used this in ages because I usually get this done for a fraction of the fuel. By the way, that apparently has been fixed. Draw bounding box? That's new. Ooh. Ooh, wow. Wow. Okay, hold on. That works. But that was laggy. Alright. Dump. How do I... Autopilot enable. Force roll. Force roll sounds good. Autopilot enabled. Let's see what it does. Honestly, I haven't used this since ages ago, and they've improved it so much. Apparently, it's excellent. Yes, of course. Obligatory cheats. Normally I would agree to some small... Though I've done dockings a million times, so it's not like I really care that much. You know, it's cheating at the beginning when you don't know how to do it. Well, and, you know, cheating. But, yeah. In this case, dang it, I've earned it. If MechJeb doesn't even dock it properly, then... You notice it used to just keep firing those RCS jets. They'd be going all the time. It's drifting into position very nicely. Looks like Sarbian or whoever was doing, was it the duck? Looks like they may have done a very nice job of this. You know what? You know what would be funny but embarrassing? Is if MechJeb does manage this, it'll be the first time in a very long time that MechJeb has beat me at anything, damn it. I'll be like, I'll be training, I'll get into training, I'll start grinding, docking, you know, like, give me something to dock, and there we go. Listen, it can't be, that was a great job. It is not docking, I'm sorry. That is not docking. I'm just gonna go see if there's something in here maybe that's screwed up. Like, what is it? Like something in here? Docking cone. Maybe it's not the docking cone. Maybe there's something else inside it that I'm supposed to be... No? No, that's... I'm sorry, but she be bugged. There's no way. There's no way. Yeah. Well, yeah, because actually... Okay, F9. I hate doing that. Especially because my key sticks. So, where are we? Okay, so we just left. We're still docked. Okay, this is good. Well, I figure 0. That's what I did last time. I'm pretty sure I did 0. I know, honestly, Probe and Drogue shouldn't care, in this case, at least. Okay, let's lose the fairings. Well, you guys who didn't get to see this, get to see this. And I'm just gonna... I've been docking for so darn long here. I'm just gonna mech-jeb it in, to be completely honest with you. I don't feel ashamed. Maybe I should, but I've done this many times. And down. Wow, look at that rotation though. Alright, okay, so control from here. Do it, yep. Choose the docking cone. Look at that, the whole DPAI is just gone. Autopilot enabled. That's force roll. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What the heck? See, this also, yeah, might be, thing is I don't want to have to launch the darn thing from scratch. Where are you going? Sir? Sir? Autopilot is not enabled, okay. Sir, where are you going? Dock, please dock. I implore you to dock. You know, you're right about that. Tracking center and back, that often helps. Okay, let's just turn it off. Let's go space center. Yeah, because mech-jeb used to be kind of terrible at docking, but I'm actually incredibly impressed with what they've done. Last time it just wasted like 100+ units of fuel, whereas I'd get it in there in about 10 or 15 units of fuel tops. Okay. Now which one is it? Yeah, it'd be this one. The ship to infinity and beyond. Yeah, I had to force the... Oh, that is not the right one. Ugh. Go to every fairing first. Okay. Choose target. It lost the target, did it? I assume this is the active control. Let's make darn sure. Okay. Dock me. Please, mech-jeb. Dock me. At least you were there. You were there. You saw it. You saw it. The game is cheating. Wasn't me. I'm innocent here. That's my justification anyway. Yeah, that's it. Probably tune the PID or something, but you know, people were, and I used to crack those jokes as well about how it was terrible with monoprop. And guess what? Sarbian and the Duck, I guess, they worked for months fixing that up. And now it's very good. I mean, look at that. That's a really good. Okay. I mean, come on. Doesn't get, well, okay, could be a little bit better. But not by much. Really? Darn it, Doc. So, yeah. This thing is totally messed up. Ah, well, I may have to find something else interesting to do. Jeez, I've been messing with this for a while. Yep, it is. Let's give it another go. But if not, come on, do it. No extending or... What the heck is it even doing there? Yeah, it figured it was already okay, so recorder lights on. Ooh, cool. Go away, Navball. Okay. No kidding, you know. If it wasn't for the fact that the stream was marked PG up there, I think I would have cursed by now. Seriously, what are you doing? All right, I'm gonna literally like exit the game and start it up, and I still have that quick save, and I'll quick save that on the way back. I can't believe it. It might be a mod I installed, maybe. DPAI was being weird, but I don't see how it's going to break docking. But tell you what, I'm gonna remove DPAI as well. No? Yes? No? Did I have it? No, I had it last time. Okay. Here we go. Be right back with this. Also note that it loads pretty quick now. Thanks to DDS Loader. Okay. Launch again. Bam. Tell OBS switch window. Which means going into one window and then back again, which is silly, but there's my desktop. Okay. I can't see what would be messing it up. Okay, Planet Shine got an update, that's nice. Procedural parts got a proper release. RCS Build Aid got an update. And Raster Prop, who knows. Awesome. Hey, Vigilante 1, or Vigilant 1. Ugh, messed that up. Safe distance override. You know what? You're right, actually. Today's been just a cursed day for people. Like, what did we have? We had, well, Koph's internet. Matt always is having problems with his KSB installation, but Shimmy had multiple explosions, and I'm forgetting the person who just couldn't play at all. Oh, yeah, no. They really did get updated quite a lot. Yes, right, Dahoud, that's who I was thinking. Dahoud couldn't even... Yeah. Well, that was cute, eh? Mountain Blade Warband was it he was playing? I was thinking of getting that game, and you know, I swear if this doesn't work, I'm just gonna play like what's it called? BL2 for Borderlands 2. Alright. Yeah, Niche had a 5 delay too. I would say if you're still on 0.25, most definitely. Definitely, like... Actually, you know, just for giggles, let's choose... I'll reload it probably, but... Wait, what? Oh, because... There we go. Okay. Control from here. Grab the docking collar, docking cone, whatever you want to call it. Oh, that shows up again. Now, mech jab. Force roll 0. Let's do it. Hey, Nubis! Hey, actually I've... Well, this thing is doing this. I think, oh, fine controls are on. Well, you guys probably already obviously know Das. Nubius is also an excellent streamer. I have much fun watching him. So definitely go and check out Nubius Maximus. And in fact, I'll take the moment to plug everybody at KSP TV, darn it. You guys are great. So okay. I thought I did, no, I did overrides. Oh, I see. You know, normally this should dock though. I mean, look at that thing. Not even SAS enabled. It bounces off. Oh, this is great. Twitch admin? Really? Here? Well. Why hear me? I don't know. Black Mage Raid, Hadouken. Oh boy, now's when we get... Really? I have transcoding? Awesome. I think that may be my first... Well, hello everybody. We're having some serious technical difficulties. And I think we can agree it's not my fault. Let's see here. What's... Okay. Override safe distance. Fine. Here. Autopilot. Do it! Just dock me! I'm sick of this. Where are you going? Actually, yeah. There we go. I get it. I get it. Actually, no. Well, it's my first transcoding, I think. I think Chunky Chicken TV, it's because transcoding just kicked in, and it kind of, you know, boots all the users in a sense. Like, for a moment, nobody technically is watching. So, look at this. Seriously, I tried this a bunch of times on my own, I might add. It's just kind of clipping into it, and that's it. I wonder... Let's try this for lols. Does this thing have any? Yeah, this thing doesn't have any jets. There. Nope. 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 I should probably stop doing that. Yes, that's the ticket. Alright. I have no idea what's wrong here, but about the only way I'm gonna figure this out. This is getting a little irritating. Well, the thing is, I used this same vehicle to dock like yesterday, and it worked beautifully. And it's the same ship, because it's the one that FASA gives you. I don't know what's going on, but there's obviously a bug. You know, actually, Shift F, was it 2? Didn't seem like that was the problem, but see a bunch of raster prop stuff. Oh. Oh my. Well, this seems like the problem. Spammed this quite a lot. Module landing leg. Unpacking FASA. Oh, okay. This is compute mesh inertia tensor failed for one of the actor's mesh shapes. Please change mesh geometry or supply a tensor manually. That's probably the problem. My mod list? Oh, I have to update my mod list. Yeah, pretty much. I don't know. At this point, I'd be making completely... well, jokes that I shouldn't be making, since my KSP streams are technically PG. The chat isn't entirely necessarily PG, but I intend for it to be watchable by people, you know, with their kids and whatnot. But yeah, this one tries me. This one really does. So I think there's a problem somewhere in FASA. So I'm afraid this probably is not gonna work. So I suppose we should do something else, right? Drat. This is really annoying. You know, when you take something through a dry run and it works beautifully, and you've barely changed anything, you expect it to work. So, yeah, I've got a fair number of mods, but obviously I haven't had time to update them. I suppose I've got a moment now, right? Let's see. Just have to go to the correct directory. On Linux, it's kind of long. Steam apps, common, Kerbal Space Programs, game data. Okay. Yeah, so I mean, quick toolbar, antenna range, what do you call it? ASET is the Alcor pack capsule, aviation lights, chatterer, community resource pack, contracts window plus, DDS loader, distant object, FASA, ferrum, fire spitter, free EVA, raster prop, KAS, Kerbal engineer, KSP AVC, KSP input lock, which is kind of a workaround for a Linux thing. I can lock the input. KW rocketry, MechJeb, module RCSFX, NavHUD, Navy fish docking port alignment indicator. Nereid is, oh yes, Final Frontier, part angle display, part wizard, planet shine, precise node, procedural fairings and parts, protractor, RCS build aid, real shoot, regolith, science alert, tac fuel balancer, texture replacer, tweakable anything, a bunch of rover dude stuff, universal storage, and what was this trigger tech stuff? Oh yes, Kerbal alarm clock, transfer window planner. That's all of them. Stock Apollo 11. Takes quite a while. I could just make something and go to the moon with it, but I don't know, it kind of lacks that, yeah. Yes, I am, Phoenix, both. Actually, that's kind of why I don't have any, green screening, because it doesn't yet support it, but it actually works really great, and the Linux works awesome. This is probably completely unrelated to that. Alright, guys. I don't know, let's just go build one here. I'm just going to... actually, I might even have one already. Okay, so we'll just go to the Space Center, leave these things floating out in space. I don't even care. Can't believe it did that to me. And the timing, too. You gotta appreciate that kind of Murphy-like timing. Yeah, it's like having trouble docking. Raid! Oh my god. Another raid. Oh, great. Today the game hates me. Alright, so I have a save here. Sandbox. Oh yes, one flight in progress, eh? Huh. My other ships were from another one. Okay, we'll build one. We'll build one. That's not difficult. I've done many moon landers. Let's do it. Blame Linux. How dare you, Joe? Seriously, though. Alright, not a problem there. We'll just make a little one here. We could do a bit more, I suppose, but... Oh, did he? Oh, watching me dock and laughing at me, right? Yeah. Go, oh my god, he's having fun docking. Oh my shock. Alright, so that, a parachute. Oh boy, there's that bug. Let's do it again. Whoa. Alright, I don't know what that is. I've never had it before, but I've heard of people having that problem before. Who knows, maybe that's related to it, but I seriously doubt it. Alright, so utilities. I need to get rid of the FASA parts once I'm done as well. They're awesome, don't get me wrong. It's just, it's so many parts. Okay, like, where are my parachutes? 10 million pages in. And I don't really want to use... Real shoot. It has a bug right now with FAR, apparently. Where are you, stock shoots? I love you. I take it all back. Whatever I said before. You're awesome. Oh, shimmy. Whoa. Awesome. I guess he's done blowing up space stations. Great to see a shimmy. I'm just searching the parts for parachutes. Yeah. Where are you, parachutes? Oh boy, look at all those people. Wow, rated by Dawson Shimmy. Better put on a show here. Any moment I'll have to do like fireworks or something for this. Alright. I don't have deadly reentry, don't care about that, but I will put a separator so the capsule comes in, I think. Yes, I will. Let's go find the separator, which would be in structural, I believe. So, LM stage separator. See, the thing is there's too many darn parts. So yes, welcome to all the shimmy raiders and shimmy, who I suppose for anybody who doesn't know of shimmy, well worth watching, one of my favorites certainly. So, and but probably most of you already do know shimmy. So yeah, welcome to all the raiders. The timing is interesting. You know, this is going to be so great. I had an entire FASA Apollo 11. I've just done 2 Mercury missions, the Redstone suborbital, the Redstone to orbit. I did a Gemini and the first spacewalk, and everything's going great. And then Apollo 11, and that's still going great. And then the docking, and then the raids come. That's specifically that point. Godlike modding? Seriously? Well, I've been programming for about 34 years now, I think. I just kind of divulged, probably more age-related. I was very, very young when I started, I'll just tell you that. But, so, you know, I'm not too bad, but I wouldn't say godlike. Look at some of these other people. What I've done in modding is not half the effort I could have put into it. Look at Rover Dude. Look at Sarbian or Ferrum, or these guys are brilliant. Actually, look at the stuff Ferrum has done. I can't find a stupid separator. Fine, I'm using you. Procedural parts separator. Okay, so let's see, what can we do? I'm probably gonna over-engineer it a little bit because that's fun. Well, not quite that young, Soul Train. But yeah, my dad got me a Timex Sinclair ZX81. That thing was bloody awful, but I wrote 2 games for it. That was, you know, okay, fuel tanks are separate now. Gotta remember that. But it was my first computer, and I wish I still kind of had it in a way. So, we're gonna do the moon, so I'm just going to take these 2. I might as well make them ejectable, except now I have to go find the other separators. God, all these FASA parts, I almost feel like rebooting without them just so I don't get inundated here. Where's the side separators? They're not there. I'm in the wrong structural. Yeah, well, it was a ZX81. It's related to that. I'm not sure about all the models, but you know. Yeah, I remember I wrote 2 little games. It had this ability to do this scroll in the opposite direction kind of thing, where things would go down instead of up. And you could use this and you could put more lines and make it scroll down. So you could build like a racetrack with blocks kind of built and a little car in the middle, and you know, and then you could just keep drawing and it would, you know, I did that, and I did like kind of a space thing, airplane thing, which had like greater and lesser than signs as crosshairs. And you know, if you hit spacebar when one of the O's or whatever I had was in the middle of the crosshairs, it did a big ASCII thing. That was the 2 I made. Lemonade stand at 10. Cool. Yeah. Well, kids can do a lot. I mean, you know, I did you're the wrong decoupler. Psych. Hydraulic. My lord, there's so... Is this... That is the wrong one. Where's my parts? There's the one I was initially looking for. Okay, so they're near the end. Aha! I have you. Okay, editor extensions just got updated, by the way. 48K. Well, see, this one had 2K and a 16K expansion pack. and it was so annoyingly done. If you, hopefully this is adequate. If you type too hard, you know, so it was this kind of thing about this big, kind of plastic, black plastic thing with a connector at the bottom, and that was at the back of this little spectrum thing, a little black thing about this big, you know, and you would take that and insert it into the back, you turned it on, and you had 16 whole K. And if you typed too hard, it would jiggle the contacts, and you'd lose your program. The cincher is, we had a DIN plug, you know, the round plug kind of, to plug into an old 1980s style ghetto blaster, and you would have the computer be ready, and you'd go record, and you'd have the computer like play it out. It was hilarious. Yeah, editor extensions did get an update. That is great because I love editor extensions, and I was thinking it might not get an update. I'm sure, like many of you, I know Matt is gonna be super happy about that because yeah, he was thinking he wouldn't be able to make his cannons anymore, but now he can. Now where's the ant engine? That's what I'm looking for. That little, where are you, little overpowered thing? Buried. I swear I need to be able to just hide parts. I can't find anything anymore. They're all interspersed. I see, it's, yeah, they're sorted now by name. Here it is. Now this is what I want to do here. 2 here. And then let's look at our delta V. I sure missed the delta V stats. Well, that's enough to go to the moon, come back. But I think I used some different tanks last time, bigger tanks. This should be enough, though. It's what, 652? It's enough without deadly re-entry as long as I aim for the planet. Let's do it. Nope. 3 Vigilante 1. Let me just... I'm guessing that's, yeah. Can I post a link to the loading? Oh, okay, now I know what it is. Sorry about that. My apologies, I missed it. I do have Nightbot running, but thanks. I'll take a look at that later for sure. If it had timed you out, I would have just untimed you out. Worry not. As long as, you know, not someone posting really questionable links or something. So let's give it more thrust than necessary by a long shot. Okay, this'll do. We don't actually need science. These things should be rigid enough. What do we need here? We're probably missing some stuff. Ah, legs. Legs are good. Let's play hunt. Seriously, love FASA. I'm probably going to keep a separate install for it, just to, I don't have, I mean, dear lord, the parts. So many parts. Right. Legs. See? Lem landing legs. Very nice. Here we go. These ones will do. We'll just put 2 here. Kind of at the top, probably. Just try and line it up roughly. About like... yay. That should be adequate. That's what NASA always says. That was adequate. Plug the Linux saddle. Yes. Well, that is true. I can generally run as many mods as I want because Linux 64-bit is stable. There you go. Happy. I have gone and done it. Alright, we need... how about an RTG? They're pretty big, but I'm in sandbox, and I can do that. I'll just grab some little batteries, these 150s. Put one on. Oh, nope. Then we'll drop them. Don't want it there either. What's a good place to put the batteries? I mean, I could put them here. We don't have goo canisters. Kind of overkill, isn't it? Yeah. Let's grab the little green ones. With the quadruple A batteries. Memory usage, I'll let you know. It is 3.6 gigs or so. So right around the point where it in fact would be starting to crash on Windows. There's one problem with a Windows one, really, and that's there's a click-through thing that's somewhere in Unity where if I'm trying to type a number into a program in flight, it'll activate my my action groups. If I say try and capitalize with shift, suddenly it'll do my thruster. It's very irritating, actually. Okay, we need these lights. Let's put them on now. 2 of them, perfect. Okay, landing lights, check. Batteries, where are you? Really, usually I can find stuff pretty well, but you know, if you have FASA and Rover Dude stuff all at once, wow, that's a lot of parts, man. Yeah, this would be so much worse without the revamp that they did. Let's just drop this. I'm sure this, people, is perfectly safe. I'm sure that there's no contraindication to putting an RTG directly on the capsule like that. It's totally okay. Oh, hey, Kof. Here's another person who you should definitely be watching, huh? Definitely has difficult hours, but if you can make it, it's totally worth it. And if you don't live in North America, and you're in some other time zone, then particularly might be easier for you to catch them. And do if you can, and if you can't catch him there, well, he's on KSP TV occasionally, usually before Max Maps a little bit, on Fridays and so on. Anyway, check the KSP TV schedule, but I highly recommend, yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. Actually, anybody read, speaking of that, anybody here read The Martian? That is a great book. If you have, I'm not going to give you any spoilers, but dang, that was a good book, really. I'll just say that it's about somebody who gets marooned on Mars. I almost said Duna, do you believe it? Of course you do. And it's extremely technically accurate, scientifically accurate. Basically, how would you survive if you were marooned like that? You know, that's basically what it is. Alright, we need the ladder. There's too much stuff here, but here we go. I found it quickly. No, we don't need 4. Thank you very much. Okay, right from here. Extend ladder. Pretty straight. Pretty straight. I think that'll do. Yeah, from the tech perspective. It was amazing, like scientifically and everything. And I love the sense of humor of the character now. Though, okay, if you want to get technical, the darn thing isn't actually super PG. But if you believe like I do that it's the meaning of the words and what they're intended to convey that matters and not the actual word used, then you probably won't have any problem. It's not crass. It's just, listen, if you were stranded on Mars, you just found yourself there alone and everybody's left, you're probably going to drop an F-bomb. That's all I'm going to say about that. So, in that regards, it's pretty realistic. I highly recommend it as a book. It was great. So let's see here. Basically, this is what we'll have when it lands. Ladder reaches below, check. Ladder works, we'll check. Actually, let's, in fact, save this. Moon, ship, Mark 1. Yeah, one of my imaginative names. Let's just test it on the... yeah. On the launch pad. This is always a good idea. Huh. Acorns, that was largely... Oh, did I not open them all? Hello, what? Okay. Is it too heavy? It might be too heavy. Let me just revert and make sure. I think it might be too heavy. That shouldn't be. Did I not? Oh, yes. Well, these ones weren't out, so let's... Alright. Now let's save and launch. My mistake. Come on. Come on. By the way, I will be trying this FASA Apollo thingy. I'm just gonna dry run it a lot before I do it. But I will try this again. I think it's a really interesting thing. And yes, this does fit. How jiggly is it? Okay, we're good. Let's... Ooh, hey! Dawn Ring Kerman is a girl! Awesome! Alright, let's EVA her then. That works. Kerbal goes out, Kerbal goes in. Kerbal goes out, Kerbal goes in. Yep, that's fine. Good. Revert to vehicle assembly. Now we'll put something underneath it. Have a copy of OS2 still? Oh, that's useful. Hey, until not that long ago, I still had, oh, it's doing... Ooh, that bug's not fixed, is it? Or you can't retract the ladder anymore? Alright. That's unfortunate. Okay. Utility. It was right near the end. Oh. Nope. Nope. There it is. Okay. So right about here. Goodbye. Hello, you. There. That'll do. Save, actually. These do retract. I don't know, that bug's been there forever with the ladder. At some point it stops retracting. No, it's been there ever since I remember. It is not just you. Yeah, I had my old discs for, well, PC, but I had like 35 or so floppies that were Slackware when Linux was in 0.9 something, patch level something. This is before Linux 1.0. I still had the old Slackware discs. I don't have a dorsal battery, but they're nicely symmetrically placed here, aren't they? Okay, so what we need now, we have a separator here, we have these guys. Let's just stage it correctly. Correct, correct, correct. Okay, we'll drop another one underneath here. That would be structural, and they were a little ways in. Here we go. Well, this was the one I was originally looking for. Let's just slap it in with the emergency tape thing on it. Now we need to put it on a significantly larger rocket, so we need a large fuel tank. I'm just going to kind of put a giant stage underneath it, to be honest with you. I don't want the FASA ones. Actually, that's, yeah, no, that's fuel. Probably want to put a cone. Structural. Oh, let's see. That's way too big. Why not? That'll work. From 35 floppies, yeah. Oh, and you always found one somewhere along the line that was bad and you had to go re-download it maybe and start over. Oh. Honestly, installing World of Warcraft, if it wasn't for the DLC, would be kind of about that, right? We'd be at like 30 discs or something. Okay, so this should work. What does this do? Nothing much, just an adapter. Oh, okay. Wait, that's an interstage. That's not gonna work. Yeah, I'm looking at the wrong stuff here. Jeez, too many parts. That's the big one. Can't use that one.